Oh, that was a nice stretch. Wait, that's kind of nasty. Why is it so dirty? Why is it so blurry dirty? It's kind of nasty. It's so blurry. Oh, I figured out what kind of tie to wear with my button-ups. I'm excited to wear it. It's gonna look fun. I was gonna wear it today, but then I'm gonna wear it tomorrow. It's gonna look so cute. I've been wanting a tie for my button-ups, but I was not getting one. Hi, Bailey. Hi, Rudy. Bailey says, I love your hair. Oh, thank you, Bailey. I appreciate that. Okay. Let me invite Source and then get straight into the overall energy. Hi, Jean. He said, what's up, bugs? Hi, Jean. Welcome in. Whatever, if it's evening or sunrise, whichever one it is for you. Okay, Source, I welcome and accept you to every soul of this reading, every soul of this channel, every soul of the interactions that we have, the readings that we pull. I thank you for your presence. May you lead and guide this channel and today's reading. May we read the truth and only the part of the messages that will be helping the travelers move into self-knowledge, knowledge of the universe, and their connection to all of it. I appreciate it, and thank you, Source. Hi, Viper. He said, a bug? What's a bug? The song, I don't know, it's really old, but it's on YouTube, and it's called Bugging You, and it's like a really short song, but I like that song. It's so annoying, but it's my thing. Okay, let's start pulling. It goes, bugging you is all I ever want to do. It's really cute. You know it, Bailey? It's really old, isn't it? But I love it. It's my favorite. Okay, let me start pulling cards for the overall energy. Hi, Gluck, or Fish. Hi, Fish. Hi, Chocolate. Hi, NYC. Hi, Beware. Welcome in, welcome in. We're gonna get started off with the overall energy. Get started with the overall energy. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, then this reading is probably not for you. We do individual card pulls about 30 minutes in, so if you want an individual card pull, then you can stick around about 30 minutes in. Whoa! We have the Six of Swords clarifying, for your past. The Eight of Swords in your current energy. Two of Wands in your future. I don't even know if I was holding that correctly. I was not looking. Okay, let me see here. today's message feels like in the past, the Six of Swords, it feels like you walked away from some sort of connection that was definitely not healthy communication-wise, or the words that were being spoken. And in your current energy, the Eight of Swords, it does feel like you are currently still struggling with the perceptions that you gained while in that connection, which were very self-limiting, but also like you didn't believe in yourself, like thoughts that discourage you from believing in yourself. The Two of Wands, it does feel like looking into the future, you do have some sort of idea of the type of character that you want to be. You may have like a set of humans that you look up to. Let me pull clarifiers. Hi, user GP6FR2UN5. Hi. I try to cross my legs, but I can't today. Aw. Let's pull clarifiers. Viper said English only in chat. Well, really, you could talk in other languages too. I don't think there's a problem with that. I don't think there's a problem. Do you guys think that, or do you guys know if like random comments push the video into the algorithm? Would comments in different languages push the video into the algorithm? Hi, Just Flower. Hi, Lone. Clarifying the Six of Swords, we have the Devil in your past. Definitely does feel like the energy I was sharing earlier. Well, we have the Queen of Cups, or Queen of Pentacles, clarifying the Eight of Swords and your current energy. Oh, and right away it came out. The Justice clarifying the Two of Wands in your future. Okay, so this message is definitely what I was sharing earlier. This is for somebody who has already recent past, maybe like last year, or the past year, in the past year, you walked away from, again, a connection which was very, I want to say, inconsiderate of feelings, especially with the words being shared. Sorry, this is really distracting. They literally just parked right in front of me. It's so distracting. Sorry, buddy. Look, I don't have nothing wrong with you except that you distracted me from my reading. This possibly was a narcissist too. It was like either it was how they wanted things, or they would kind of like not accept your opinion or your needs, your wants from life. You were walking away It does feel like somebody helped you walk away. You did not do this on your own, and it does feel like almost like you were possibly the like two people sitting there in the boat, and then somebody helped you walk away, but you weren't the one that actually took the steps in a way. Possibly you took the steps with sharing with others what you were going through, but it wasn't you that got you out of that space. It was possibly family, because moving into your current energy, the Eight of Swords, the Queen of, clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, it feels like there's somebody who possibly helped you financially throughout your life, supporting you right now. It does feel like a mother figure or a guardian. Either it's like, I don't know, somebody in family or somebody that you grew up around. Whether it's like an aunt, even like a cousin, I don't know, some sort of feminine figure, grandma, mom. They really know that this past connection affected you mentally. And they're there to kind of like make sure that your physical being doesn't get like lost in a way or like swept away while you're dealing with sorting out your mental state. Or kind of like tending to it, because you definitely have wounds in it right now. There's a feminine that's allowing you to basically heal in their space, probably in their home. Mentally, you're definitely going through a tough period right now. And I want to say that majority of the thoughts that you have in your mind is reflecting what the person that you walked away from was trying to project onto you. I do feel like you have very low self-esteem right now, whoever this is resonating for. It almost feels like it's because you blindly trusted this person, so even though they were probably very awful with their words to you, you still loved them all the way through it. And if whoever this was for you, a family member, a friend that cared, if they didn't come to your aid, if they didn't like actually help move you physically away from this environment, I don't think that you would have moved away. You may even have a child with this past person. I really feel like this is like either a brother or a father figure that really stepped in and basically took on the responsibility to like help aid you out of that environment. It does feel like they have knowledge about narcissistic situations and the effect that they have on our mental state. Like, this person really tried to break you down so that you would basically like never get back up with or anywhere else. That's really terrible. I'm really sorry that you had to go through that, or that you went through that. You didn't have to, but you did go through it. What time are we at? 14? Oh. Moving into the future energy, we have the Justice clarifying the Two of Wands. And, with the Justice, and the Two of Wands. It really is giving the energy of like divine intervention, or like almost even divine karma, divine punishment. But it's only because of people's conscious awareness to bring it into manifestation. Possibly through others, like through the people around you, people that really love you. You guys will even be taking this person to court for the way that they treated you, or like the state that they basically put you into. It really does feel like you are in you're not in good shape right now. Okay, what is it? Hi everybody. I'm doing an overall energy. Hi everybody. Let me say hi. Buster said hello. Send your finger hello. They said, I know nothing about tarot cards. I just like the positivity and sometimes funny. Well, I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that you're here, even though you don't even really like them, but I'm glad that you're here. Today's is very, very, it's kind of, it's a bit heavy. Thanks, Rudy, for the hype over there. Hi, Courtney. They said, happy Monday, everybody. Hi, Custom. Chris, they said, by checking out this pic, there's pronouns involved. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but hello, welcome in. Courtney said, today I've been sober exactly 11 months. Yahoo! Yahoo! A little celebration for Courtney. Yahoo! We're proud of you. We're proud of you. 11 months? Dang! You're gonna make it to a whole year, Courtney. A whole year! And you're gonna come back here and then we're gonna celebrate together again. I know you got it. I know you got it. Annie said, are you a boy or a girl? We are human in here. It doesn't matter. If you like what you're seeing, then you like what you're seeing. If you don't like what you're seeing, then you don't like what you're seeing. It doesn't matter. Let's see. Cupcake, hi. And they said, as usual, your hair looks cute and weird at the same time. Oh, thanks. I mean, I like being weird. Weird is fun. Weird is fun. Selena Finger said, I can see Brooke doing a palm reading booth at the flea market. You know, I was kind of thinking of doing readings in public, but I have not done so yet. Maybe I would need some more practice. That would be like, I'm not sure. It would be kind of fun. It would be exciting, but I'm kind of nervous. My heart just started to beat fast. Susan, hi. They said, hey, hi, silly traveler. Hello. Alexis, hello. They said, where are you from? I am from the United States of Diversity. Let's see. Hi, Arya. Arya, yes, I think I read that correctly. Okay, do I have anything else to say for the overall energy? I don't think so. I think that's it for it. I think that's it. It was very short, very simple, very something too, but okay. If anybody wants an individual card, we are going to start doing that now. Let me know in the comments. Get in line if you want a reading. I'll more than happily pull you guys one. More than happily. This is fun. I like pulling individuals. Most fun. Quinny said, this is the longest I've ever gone. Dang, I'm proud of you. Even I have a struggle with alcohol, with a few substances, actually. I definitely struggle. I'm proud of you, for real. If I think about going a whole year sober, you really put in some work. You really fought through it, didn't you? That's honestly really impressive. Okay. Arya said, where are you from? My parents immigrated from Russia or Kazakhstan, but I'm pretty sure their family line is from Russia, but their family moved to Kazakhstan. But I was born in the United States of Diversity. Hi, Kevin. Alexa said, Courtney, I send you a hug even though I don't know you. I love that. Energetic hugs are the best. Well, hugs in general are the best. Hi, JIK. They said, guess what? I'm kind of scared because your picture is of Jesus, and usually people be pretty mean when they say that they follow that dude and they don't be actually doing the things that dude told them to do. So I'm not gonna guess, JIK. I'm kind of scared. Okay. Arya said, you cannot pronounce my name. Sorry, buddy. Let me try it differently. Arya Dev? Well, Arya Dev. Is it not Arya Dev? I kind of try to make it shorter. Viper said, can I please get one? Yes, you may. Okay, first card that we're gonna pull is for Viper. Let's get it going. Let's get it go. First, I welcome and accept you into every cell of this card pull for Viper. May you lead and guide the messages and let them know what you would like them to hear today. I appreciate it and thank you. Okay, let's get a card for Viper. Card pull for Viper. Okay. What do we have for Viper? Card pull for Viper. Wait. Okay, we got the Ace of Swords for you. And then on the bottom, the Page of Cups. From the cards, it feels like you've been allowing yourself to maybe act in a way that you've never allowed yourself to. or maybe act in a way that you haven't in a really long time, for a really long time. And it does feel like being more silly and or even like goofy, making people or those around you laugh. We do have the Magician behind the Page of Cups. Maybe you're realizing after allowing yourself to kind of like let loose in a way, or not be so not have to look so put together in her like suit and tie. Like you don't have to look so serious all the time after allowing yourself to have more fun. It's like you're realizing that this is what truly makes you the happiest. I'm not sure if that makes if it's resonating. This is what the cards have given me. And you're almost like realizing that you could have been doing this the whole time. Possibly there was like people that convinced you that you had to hide this aspect of yourself. Or like you weren't allowed to show it, or you wouldn't succeed. It does feel like you have a skill in like lifting the energy in a room. You have the skill of almost like reminding people of excitement for life, or reminding people of the simple joys in life. Or even just like being lighthearted, allowing yourself to be lighthearted, even in like an office work setting. It's still important to kind of like be happy in those settings, find happiness, because it's kind of like integrating a childlike spirit into the adult world, like reminding adults that you never like nobody ever really like took away your ability to be happy, to find joy. It was like your own acceptance of what others were trying to convince you of. It's like you're realizing that it never had to be as boring as it possibly has been in the recent past. Or you may have realized that it never had to be so serious. And it almost feels like you're enjoying bringing this like lighthearted spirit into your workspace. I'm not sure if that's resonating, but let me see what you're saying in here. A Viper? Oh, they haven't said nothing. Oh, well, I hope that you said thank you, Bug. I think I think that I think that's your card pull though, Viper. I hope that it resonated. I hope it resonated. I hope it was okay. Hi, there's 47 of you guys individuals sitting here. That's kind of a big audience. Oh my gosh. You guys all be looking with your little googly eyes at me. With your little googly eyes. Oh, I might have to move. These people are really going to be distracting. I'm not going to be able to focus, everybody. There's literally, look at this parking lot. Everywhere. Parking's everywhere. And where did they decide to park? Right next to me with their loud ass music. Okay, where we're parking, I'm not dealing with this. Bear with me, you guys. Oh, literally, they could have parked anywhere. Okay, we were parked. I'm like in the corner, so I'm not bugging anybody. Okay, thank you for being patient, everybody. Okay. Thank you for being patient. Okay, who do we have next here? Representative. Absolutely, thank you. You're welcome, Viper. Thank you for letting me read. Thank you for letting... Yeah, I be bugging. But bug you is more than my wildest dreams come true. La 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 la. Okay. I don't get what anti-Illuminati is saying in there. We love Palestine in here, so if you are trying to hate on them, then you're about to get squished like a bug. Okay, Alexa says, can I be next, please? And yes, you may. We're gonna pull a card pull for Alexis. If you asked for one before them, sorry. I'll get you next, okay? Okay, card pull for Alexis. Sorry, I welcome and accept you into every step of this card pull for Alexis. May you lead and guide the messages today, and let them know what you would like them to hear. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay, here we go. Card pull for Alexis. Let's see what we got for you today. I think you've been in here before. I think so. I think I've seen Alexis in here before. If I'm wrong, then I'm sorry. Welcome in if you're new here. Welcome in. Okay, for Alexis, let's see what we got. Card pull for Alexis. What? Oh, we got the High Priestess. And we got the Summon of Pentacles. Okay, with the High Priestess coming out and the Seven of Pentacles, it's more giving me the energy of believing in the laws of the universe. More than like saying about your intuition. It's more like your intuition of knowing if you put in the work, like into the focus, the energy into the things that you want to manifest. It's like the clarity that they are slowly, they're making their way into your life. You also may be intuitive, but I have a feeling that you're more an earth sign. It's more like you trust in the laws of the universe. You definitely feel very confident in what you want to create, what you are creating, and what you, Oh, we do have the moon behind here. I do want to say that you've possibly, like, this road has not been easy for you. Manifesting this desire was not easy for you. It's definitely taking you, I want to even say maybe 7 months, if not longer, 7 years. But I do want to say, while you were manifesting this specific desire, whatever it is for you, it may just be money. Like a successful, whether it's an online business or just like a successful service to the community, it possibly has to do with money. But you've definitely found yourself, you found your thoughts almost like manifesting against this desire. On your journey, that was probably like the biggest thing that you struggled with, or on this journey of manifesting whatever this is specifically, you found yourself, your thoughts very much like straying from manifesting against it to like consciously becoming aware, and then like having to refocus so that there aren't any like any, what's the word I'm looking for, either inconsistencies but also in this process you've definitely grown in trusting yourself, like trusting the things that you put out, what your energy, what your being radiates into the world. Like you've definitely really become aware of what you create. I'm kind of interested what it is in specific that you've been, what this specific thing that you've been manifesting. Possibly you are, maybe you're even a tarot reader as well. Maybe it's even like plants. You really like plants. Whether it's like vegetables and or like flowers and or bushes or indoor plants. Oh, maybe even like taking care of like medical plants. Maybe even growing herbs. I'm not sure. It feels like maybe you take care of some plants. Let's see. Alexis said, my career path hasn't been easy yet for a very long time. I do read tarot too. You are very spot on. I love you. Wait, thank you so much, Alexis, for the feedback. I really appreciate that. Okay. Oh, okay, now that I'm seeing, we do have 2 water signs out here. So you possibly are a water sign, but you're like, again, with the career thing, it's like you're really trying to get something like solid with your finances. I see. I see. So the lesson or the thing that you've been manifesting is that solid foundation, financial foundation. I see. Do I have anything else to say here? Well, you may still be even questioning, like you find yourself evolving and growing. through this process of manifestation. What was I gonna say? Oh, sorry. Hold on. Please come back to me. I don't know, it kind of feels like there's like this video game character, their name is Seraphine, and they have a saying that they say, maybe the world is just not ready for me. It almost feels like that, like whatever subject that you're going to succeed in, maybe the world is just not ready for it, and that's why you're being kept from the success. But also, I feel like bringing up an example from my life where, like, I really wanted a public platform. Like, I wanted to be able to have something, but I never really got to have one. And looking back, well, until now, like, this one is kind of, like, working for me. But I'm looking back, and I definitely had certain lessons to learn, certain evolution to do for me to be proud of myself as a human, to then be able to like sit here. Because if this would have succeeded 3 years ago, I was not the person I could have been proud of. I don't know if that's like something, I did feel like bringing it up, so maybe that's like a similar thing that you're facing right now. The Hierophant. Also behind this, schooling may just be a good option for you, or going with a path that has already been like laid down by somebody. Maybe like you've never really considered learning from those, I don't even want to say that. Maybe you haven't been considering like getting a degree or learning about like going to school, but maybe that's just what like brings you your happiness. Like there's something that, there's maybe like some knowledge that you haven't even considered about gaining that will like present itself to you in schooling, or in the form of schooling. Whether it be like because there's lots of different schoolings. There's like online classes, there's actual colleges, universities, then there's just like people doing their like own little businesses of teaching others. So whatever it would be for you, possibly learning from or going back to some sort of, or going through some sort of education may be helpful. I think that may be it for you. Alexa said, yes, you are speaking to me very clearly. It brings me clarity and love and tears. Thank you. Aww. Alexis, thank you for letting me read your energy, and thank you for allowing me to kind of like pry into your little personal bubble. So I appreciate it. Anybody that lets me pull your card, I honestly really appreciate it. I really enjoy doing this, so I'm really grateful that you guys allow me to get close and like into your personal space to be able to read this. I appreciate it, everybody. More than happy to do this. It makes me happy. Okay. Oh, Alexa said, the person who said I'll never have a career, well, you made me cry. That's so evil. That is very evil. I'm so sorry that they said that to you, Alexis. They be always saying mean stuff in here. Wait, I'm really sorry that you had to read that. You're a fire sign, Aries. Fire, and you said the deepest depression I've gone through in my life for the last years. Oh, I'm so sorry, Alexis. I want to give you a hug. I'm just gonna go. Boom, 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 boom. I'm getting you a hug. Is that okay? If you consent, then you can have it. I'm sorry, Alexis. I hope that you guess for this. I hope so. I'm sending you all the energetic strength for the days that you need extra. Lots of love to you, Alexis. Again, thank you for letting me read your energy. Okay, I think we're gonna move on from there. And I'm so sorry that they were evil. People be very evil in here. I really apologize that you had to read that. People just be straight out evil in here. Alexis said, I used to be so full of myself and never thought I would suffer, but I will go back to school actually. Yahoo! I'm planning on going back to school too. I love the idea of getting older, but then still going to school and still like having your mind like evolve and grow. I love that. I love people who are older but still go back to school. I love it for everybody. Well, it's alright. Okay, let's see. Anybody want a reading? I would happily pull you one. Oops. Let's see. Let me scroll up. Maybe somebody already asked one for here. Solo Traveler said, I'm curious. I've never had a card reading before. What do they say about me? Solo Traveler, are you still in here? I would happily pour you one. Oh, and then next one, Kobe said, hi, can I have a card, please? If you're still in here, I would love to. Are you guys still in here? Let's see. Yuzi said, what color are your eyes? People say they're hazel, but I think that they're more like yellow. But I think hazel is like yellow, green, and brown, which is probably what mine are anyways. Let's see. Cosmo Candle said, my eyes aren't googly. Hey, I'm a pretty good driver. I'd be stopping for all the pedestrians, Rudy. Rudy said, get off the road, lock your doors, booger is driving. I'd be stopping for everybody. You gotta keep the pedestrians safe. Oh, sometimes we be sounding silly. Can't complain though. I got a voice, can't complain. Hi from South Africa. Gordon said, hi South Africa. We're happy to have you here. God knows said hi. Austin, hi everybody. Jude said, what are the cards you're playing with? It's tarot. Ingyu, hi. Okay, let's see. Did anybody ask for a reading here? Anybody want a card pull? Oh, okay, Solo Traveler is in here. Okay. We're gonna do it for Solo Traveler. Sorry, I welcome and accept you into every cell of the card pull for Solo Traveler. May you lead and guide the messages and let them know what you would like them to hear. I appreciate it and thank you. Okay, for Solo Traveler, let's see what we got for you. For Solo Traveler, did I even shuffle the cards? I think I did, but let me just do a few more. Okay. For Solo, whoa, that flew out. You have the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. What's behind here? And the Two of Cups. Possibly you and your partner are starting up a new business. Or if you are a solo traveler, like actually you're a solo traveler, then you're starting up a business, but you're kind of wishing it was with a partner. I want to know what kind of business. Maybe you're starting up a business regarding couples or relationships. Maybe you're like a custom ring maker, something like that. It does feel like your work does it's that your work definitely, like, couples or like connections definitely come to you, but I wonder what it is. It doesn't feel like couple therapy. It feels more like you make something for couples. Maybe like a memory, maybe you carve stuff, or I think I might pull another card, because Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. You're definitely starting some new, I want to say it's like a personal business or a small business. And something that you're very skilled at. You have talent in this subject. It does feel like this is going to give you opportunities to either like evolve your skill sets for something else. So you're like trying to get experience in this work to then move to something else. So let me pull you one more card. I want to know what you're starting. I want to know what subject it is. So that's the question I'm asking here. Can we get more details about what this is for solo traveler? I'm kind of interested. I want to know what they're starting up. We have Earth and Fire out here. The Nine of Pentacles. Maybe it has something to do with like clothing or the physical appearance of somebody. I want to say that it's jewelry. It's like some sort of accessory. Maybe it's clothing. No. So a traveler said looking for a job in AI field. Okay. Well, then maybe this Two of Cups represents like human connection in general and not so much like partners and or couples. Maybe it just represents that kind of threw me off. Like solo traveling. And then they said broke up with my partner 1 year ago. Okay. AI? Interesting. Okay, we got the Nine of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. I don't think I have much knowledge in this field to even like be really able to read this energy. But maybe something on the lines of this, you're looking for like AI, the cards could be like, the energy they could be giving off is possibly you're working to make or help others be more independent. But also like depending on electronics versus like humans. Because we do have the Two of Cups again. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. Maybe like one of your interests is creating like an AI platform for connections, or like to be there for people. Maybe that's like one of your interests. Or somebody that can support, or like an AI program that can support somebody's mental health, like individually cater to people and their needs of like what they need. Because I do feel like a lot of connections overlook the importance of being compatible or being able to provide people the like either mental stimulation or mental it's like a lot of people in connections don't take the time to get to know a person's the other person's mental needs. It's like a lot of people are just interested in the physical appearance of somebody and not really being there for somebody mentally. And maybe you had gone through something similar where like your partner was only with you for your appearance or your looks, and they were never there or never even like considered getting to know your mental needs or the things that you needed as an individual. I wonder if this is true. Are you trying to build an AI platform to help people be more codependent? Or like get their needs met, but not by another human, by an AI computer program type thing? I wonder. True? Wait, Solar Traveler said that's true? Okay. Like, that's kind of interesting, though. Because sometimes people do get... I'm not sure. It kind of sounds wholesome because... Well, like, again, breakups. Nobody, like, in breakups, people usually don't show consideration, and usually they're mean about it. To have something that supports you through that and specifically cater to your needs. Interesting. Okay. That was for Solar Traveler. That's interesting. Well, if this is what you're interested, I hope that you succeed in creating something like that. I hope that it's successful and people find it of use. Okay, so fun. That was your reading. I'm grateful. Thank you for clarifying so that I read the correct message. I would have never even guessed that was the type of message. I would have never guessed that it was AI for human connection. That is so fun. I love it. Thank you for letting me read your energy. I appreciate it. Solo Traveler, thank you. What time are we at? Oh, we're at an hour. I think we're gonna head out of here, everybody. Well, we definitely are. At an hour mark. Thanks for letting me read all your guys' energies. This was actually truly really fun. I appreciate it. We get better and better every day and every way. Slowly but surely, we evolve. Okay, mean people, come back tomorrow and try again tomorrow. I hope that you wake up tomorrow and try and choose to be a good human being and not trash. Come back tomorrow if you were mean today and got blocked. Got deleted. Okay, everybody, I think that's it. I was gonna read some comments, but people were, I don't know. I didn't feel like reading any of the comments. Okay, thank you, Rudy, for being here. Mods, your figure I saw. Who else did I see? What other mods were in here? There's quite a few. Let me see. I'll go to the beginning and all. Bailey was in here. The Beware Care was in here. Oh, but it's in your finger, Rudy. Okay, thank you, Mod, for all the work that you did. Thank you, everybody that let me pull your card. That was truly really fun. Excuse my little hiccups. Okay, today is Monday. We'll be back tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, about 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. So be on the lookout for that. If you want a single card pull, if you're interested in overall energies, we will be having both of those for the rest of the week. So come back if you would like to. If you are new here, welcome. If you're returning, happy to have you, more than happy. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna get going. Thank you again for stopping by. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for doing everything. The likes, the little emojis. Thank you, everybody. Okay, we're out of here. Bye-bye. Did I need to say anything? I don't think so. Not that I remember. Okay, bye, everybody. I hope to see you again next time. I hope to see you again next time.